It's the wet season, as we don't need reminding from today's dull and dreary skies. The Meteorological Service has put out an adverse weather alert, basically warning you of the possibility of gusty winds, street or flash flooding, and landslides or landslips. But this is especially for Trinidad, and obviously following the rains that we had today, obviously the rains are the ground through Wednesday and Thursday will be quite damp, so any further rainfall will likely add to the possibility of a street or flash flooding. So be mindful of the possibility of some of those roads maybe being inundated at times, and obviously take necessary precautions. So obviously just make sure that you are obviously staying tuned to what's happening in terms of the official alerts and bulletins are coming out from the Met Service as well as from the ODPM. But it is usual for this time of the year for us to see the ITCZ, the Intertropical Convergence Zone, across Trinidad and Tobago. So that's the reason why we're getting those long spells of showers as well as some of those heavier bursts. So we could be seeing some more downpours, especially some of them turning gusty as well through Wednesday and Thursday. And just remember that as we head towards August is typically the wettest month of the year for Trinidad. So we'll possibly see more wet weather for the next few weeks. So across in Tobago then, look for damp, dreary conditions tonight, and more showers are popping up as you go through your Wednesday morning into the afternoon as well, and a couple of those are turning heavy and thundery, especially across the hillsides of Tobago. Similarly for eastern areas of Trinidad, watch out for a lot more of the clouds to thicken as you go through the morning after midnight and the early part of Wednesday. Watch out for some of those heavier bursts coming through into Port of Spain, eventually up to Diego Martin as you go through the afternoon. So if you are heading out, obviously around the savannah, etc., walk with the umbrella. It could be quite wet and damp at times. Out towards central and southern areas, do watch for possibility of some gusty winds with the street or flash flooding popping up as you go through Rio Claro, and then down towards Point Fortin, and a few rumbles as well for Pinal. And in those thunder clouds, we could be seeing some of those gusty winds. Now, with the street or flash flooding possible, obviously take the necessary precautions as you drive about your business through Wednesday and Thursday. Temperature-wise, it will feel quite cool, possibly no higher than 30 degrees Celsius. And it will feel quite cool as well for Thursday for both Trinidad and Tobago. And then we get a break through Friday and Saturday, a lot more sunshine to come with just passing showers through the weekend. So for the most part, we'll get some relief from the heavy rains expected over the next few days. Now for those heading offshore, watch for those stronger gusts in those offshore thunder showers. We could be seeing occasionally choppy seas of 2.5 meters out in the Atlantic, closer to 2 meters for the most part through the Caribbean, and notice those east-northeasterly swells of 8 seconds. And we do have the low tides for you at 12:30 a.m. and then one at 1 p.m. But bearing in mind, during the high tide, you can also see some of those higher bursts as you go through those offshore showers. Now, for the Eastern Caribbean, towards the north, it's mostly settled, especially for the Greater Antilles. Out towards Hispaniola, only a couple of passing showers. Most of those will be localized. So if you are heading up towards Santo Domingo, as well as for Port-au-Prince, you could be seeing just a passing cloud. But the clouds will be definitely thick for the Eastern Caribbean. A few of those heavy bursts extend into Grenada as well. 29 degrees Celsius for St. George's. Further to the north, it's mostly bright and settled. And those fair conditions will continue for Hispaniola as well. Santo Domingo, possibly seeing some haze. And out towards Port-au-Prince, only a passing shower or two. But for Wednesday, as you go about your business on the holiday, just be mindful of the possibility of street or flash flooding. So that's your weather, and that's it from me.